Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live. Live on 2K Sports. Bringing you the NBA with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It's the home of the Cavaliers. We're in Cleveland, Ohio. And, of course, Kyle Anderson. They'll need someone to fill his role.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's Morant. Following the basket by Kevin Love. It's stolen by Nance. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Love's running. Shoots over Grant. Rebounded by Jackson. And here are the Grizzlies with it. From deep, Brooks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. I asked him about the task of slowing down Ja Morant. Coach said the one thing you can't account for with Morant is his explosiveness. Everything else you can plan for, but sometimes he'll just beat you. And Kevin, that's what they mean when they say, good defense, better offense. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, Morant. Following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the basket by Jackson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here is Garland. After Jaren Jackson made that last three-pointer.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer. Easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Pass to Grant. Over Love. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Morris with the bucket.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And here are the Cavaliers. There's the drive. The open look here for Sexton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morris with the ball. Garland picks him up. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Najee. 6 to shoot. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Takes it inside.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork his man and send it back.
Allen, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Looking to end the run. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Near the 3-point line, it's Morris.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Memphis.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the...
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. There's Garland. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Here's Love. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Morant comes with the double team. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Cavaliers. Thomas. Swiped away. Stolen away to the paint. Here's Windler. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Thomas, here we go. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's the three. Thomas, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Stolen away. Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. The Cavaliers trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For the finish, the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. To the inside. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Melton. For three. Sinks the three-pointer. Melton's got 8 here in the quarter. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
What burst by Isaiah Thomas. This guy is such a shifty guard who specializes in drawing contact.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Morris, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Thomas gets the bucket.
You give him a sliver of space, and Isaiah Thomas is going to attack the cup. What a confident guy.
Allen, right side. Jacks up a 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Leonard. Prince outside. .24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Thomas. That one goes in. Thomas got 6 points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
To the wing right side.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Left side Thomas. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking at a 13. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And here is Garland. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Cleveland gets it back. Allen, that's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Morris looking over the floor. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Fires for three. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Morant. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Love outside. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Love's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs.
Well, Kevin Love is rolling, and his teammates doing an outstanding job to deliver the basketball to him.
Pass to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Boy, isn't Kevin crafty with the pump fake, knows how to work his way to the free throw line.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Grizzlies have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one misses. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many.
Oh,
Young fella. And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Love outside. And another three for Cleveland.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Out to the right wing. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Allen. Back to Love. It's stolen by Hachimura. And he banks in the layup. Hachimura's got his first points of the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
On the wing, Nance. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Timeout.
A different look now for Cleveland. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. It's Prince on the wing. And another miss by Cleveland. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Over to the wing. Bain. Nailed from three-point land.
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
Here's Hartenstein. Goes back up, and the layup is good. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
Thank you, David. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. Cleveland on defense. It's a 10-point game. Morant outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Morant's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Grizzlies. To the left side wing. Left side, Love. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Grant sends it back.
Well, he's got to be a defensive stalwart, and Jeremy Grant using his size to send it back.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside for Jackson. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Love outside. Poke loose. Stolen by Brooks. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Love outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Love outside. Clock at 6. Over Brooks. Sexton trying to break free. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Well, this is showing off that Kevin Love is a complete offensive player. He can drain that mid-range with regularity if that's what you give him.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
And that one's good. Morant.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Love right side. 16 feet away. That shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Hachimura with it. Over Sexton. Hachimura no good. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Right wing. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, guys, if Love doesn't finish a play inside, there's a high chance he's still going to find his way to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Love. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Memphis leading by 12. Here's Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Got a piece of it. Here's Love. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so here's Memphis. On the wing, Brooks lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Grizzlies.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were...
Oh,
wow.
Goodness.
Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Now here's Love. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Into the lane. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Love. No good with the elbow jumper. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks with no one around. Trains the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Up top, Leonard. Left side, Love.
That's his first personal foul at the line for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
Love outside. Fades back.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just